Hello everyone, this is me, Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show, and if you like that content we do, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell to keep updated, leave a comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Share it with your buddies. You may especially want to share this one. Also, go to our Patreon so you can join our wonderful Patreon page with exclusive content. And also, you can donate to PayPal if you want. Just a one-time donation will help us do better videos with better production. And you can also join our social medias like Reddit, Instagram, TikTok, and WordPress, where I do blogs. And I also do articles for Miketendo64 and Zelda Universe. So join those two wonderful places as well. They're great places. But let's get right to it, and I'm going to start doing a victory lap because some new information has been added from someone who has worked with RetroStudios, and it seems like they came back to do something else. Now, I did a video, Shawn and I did, a year ago, about what RetroStudios could be working on, and it did kind of prove that they were working on something else. Well, here's some new update. Remember the last time I talked about John Verall? Okay, when I talked about him, he was the script writer, or narrative writer for RetroStudios for an unannounced AAA game. Okay? So, I went back just to check on his LinkedIn. The voice director has been added to that, and an unannounced AAA Nintendo game, meaning that the project now is in post-production. Think about it. How can you do the voices or add music if there's really nothing to work off of? I've seen video game music done, and they actually do the music while the game is playing in the background. Same thing with the voices. They do the voices while the game is going on. So in other words, this game that they have been working on is in post-production.
Yeah.
Meaning that it could come out within the next 6 to 8 months. I'm thinking more spring 2022. Now, you don't want a game like this to get lost in the shuffle. 2 Pokemon games, Breath of the Wild 2, and who knows what else Nintendo has coming.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say spring 2022.
Do you think this game will be at the E3?
I think there's a possibility to start the hype. Yes, because I've been hearing that this game is a new IP, and if you look at the other profiles of people who have either A, worked on the game and left, or B, are still working on the game, you can tell by when they started in June or July of 2016, and it still says present. You know, that means that they've been working on a project since 2016, and people are like, it doesn't take that long. Breath of the Wild took over 5 years. Xenoblade Chronicles X took over 5 years. So don't tell me that a project can't take that long. And yet there are still people. Well, Jason Schreier said Jason Schreier is a clickbait artist, and he's only going by what he said he's heard. Rumors.
Rumors, yeah.
What I'm going by is fact. F-A-C-T. Why update your profile on a canceled game?
That doesn't make any sense.
Now, why add a new role to a canceled game?
Yeah.
That only means that he came back to do some more. People are like, well, he left. That doesn't mean you can't come back.
Exactly.
RetroStudios has even said now that they were outsourcing, meaning that they may have needed his help, and he came back. That the game is far enough along now that it's almost completed. I will say this. Video game fans would rather listen to a gossip columnist, which is basically what Jason Schreier is. Well, okay, when he does important point out bad practices in video games, he does good work. But on rumors, he is almost never right.
Yeah.
You guys would rather believe that than you would someone from Retro, who either, there are people who are still there, you would rather trust a columnist who doesn't work at the company.
Yeah.
Overall, even went to Arlo's video and told people, don't believe everything the media tells you.
Yeah.
The man worked there, or maybe is still coming back to do some stuff. It's not good enough. What's it going to take?
Well, I think it falls into 2 camps. One, people who are wanting to force Retro and Nintendo to finally make them, all right, here it is, because they can't wait. And 2, the old Sony fans. I think just anything, because the PlayStation 5 is doing so bad, anything to hurt Nintendo. You know, like, look, they're doing bad too. I mean, it's either 1 or 2 camps.
This is just unbelievable that I'm still having pushback, even though the information, folks, that I'm getting is from official sources. I'm not using rumors. I'm not using some columnist said,
It's not like you're, oh, gee, this is my prediction or
Yeah.
my forecast into the future. No, these are actual facts.
This is from somebody's LinkedIn profile. And I'll do a separate video showing more who have updated small details, like adding product testers that have been there since 2019. Metroid Prime 4 did not need any product testers in 2019 because the game was being started over. It didn't go into testing mode until late 2020. When are you going to get it through your head? Everyone's like, well, you get frustrated if you're right. It's frustrating because it shows that you don't believe actual facts that are right there in front of your face, that you'll believe anything that the media sells you. That's why it's frustrating. I'm giving you facts. Empirical facts that you can see. Grace and Schreier and them are going by rumors and inside sources. So in other words, please deprogram yourself. Stop believing everything the media tells you.
And have patience.
Yes.
Do you want another Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah, the game may be very ambitious. This may be a very ambitious game, and Retro and Nintendo are like, you know what, let's just take our time doing the game.
Yeah.
People like you guys are the reason why we get Cyberpunk. It's why we get Mass Effect Andromeda. It's why we get Elder. Even, yes, I like Skyrim, but you know what? There were bugs in that game. The Witcher 3 had bugs in it at first launch. This type of impatience is what causes that to happen. They get worried, and I know it's corporate greed too, but you know what? They're like, oh God, people are getting impatient, not get the game. And then it's rushed out. Don't listen to them, Nintendo. Do not listen to the clickbaiters. Do not listen to people who are trying to force your hand. You, RetroStudios, and all your studios, take the time you need to make a game that blows people away and is complete, I'll say 95 to whatever percent bug-free or whatever, because you never release a game that's 100% bug-free. That just happens.
You're always going to have glitches.
Yeah. But if you can release a game that's playable, good, you did your job, and everybody else just needs to chill out. This is Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn Tackett.
Stop believing the hype, believe facts. And now, we're going to do our sales pitch. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
And we would like for you to hit that subscribe button. I noticed that over 70% of the people who watch us aren't subscribed. Hey, what are you waiting for? It's free. Just hit that red subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're going to post another video. Please thumbs it up and comment if you like. And please join our Patreon. Patreon helps us get more money so we can do better videos with better equipment, and that's always better, so we have social media that you can join. The links are in the description below. So thank you, everyone. Keep supporting Tackett Entertainment.
And really quick, just before, if you do join our Patreon, you'll get little extra bonuses, like you'll get early access to episodes of Mr. Monkey, Mr. Hopper.
And who wouldn't want to miss that?
Yeah, I know. Bye, everybody.